Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Let me know the screen is visible to you or not.
It's
Yes,
visible.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So if we talk about previous lecture, then we have started with what do you mean by a probability distribution, right? We have seen one example of tossing two coins at a time and getting a head as the success. If you consider, then we have seen that how that distribution will be considered in terms of the table, right? So yeah, this is what we have seen, that distribution. This is called the probability distribution. Variable is x, means outcome. If you consider 0, 1, 2 of tossing two coins, and success will be represented by head, then these three are the possibility of the outcome, and corresponding to that, what will be the probability that we have described. So this table is called the probability distribution table. We have seen two cases. One is the discrete probability distribution and another one is continuous. We have seen certain example, but in the discrete case, we have started with the binomial distribution, right? So in the binomial distribution, this is what the formula we have taken up. So P is the probability corresponds to success, then Q will be the probability of failure. In that case, Q is nothing but 1 minus P, and the probability binomial distribution is given by this formula. So accordingly, you have to substitute the values, and then you are able to find out the probability of probability of the asked case. Right? So today we are going to see certain more distributions based on the discrete probability distribution. Continuous probability we'll consider later, but today we will discuss the discrete probability, and then to define the continuous probability distribution, we need a probability density function. So we are going to see that part today. So limiting case of this binomial distribution, if you consider, then it will be nothing but the Poisson distribution. Okay, so that I will first consider. So sorry. So today we are going to talk about Poisson distribution. Remember, the pronunciation is Poisson, not the poison. I have already told this to you in the last class also. So Poisson distribution is a limiting case of this binomial distribution. But when? So this is a limiting case of binomial distribution when the number of trials are large enough, right? Previous case, if you remember, then we have considered the smaller number n. ये जो एग्जाम्पल्स हम लोगों ने 3 एग्जाम्पल्स लिए थे, उसमें अगर आप देखोगे तो n is equal to 5, right? We are given. So n is equal to 5, that is smaller in number. यहाँ पर भी n is equal to 5 था, and in this case also, while 2 dice are thrown, when this number of trials are large enough and the probability of success is small, means in this case we can say n is large enough and probability p of success is tending to 0, at that time we have to use the Poisson distribution, right? So in that case n has to be large enough, so n tending to infinity we can consider, and P, which is the probability of success, that we have to consider tending to 0. Means whenever these two conditions are satisfied, you have to see the distribution as the Poisson distribution, right? Binomial के लिए n should be small enough, but in Poisson distribution n must be large enough, right? And in that case, we will consider n into p as one parameter lambda, we will denote it with lambda, and this has to be the finite one, right? तो ये जो binomial distribution हम लोगों ने लिया था last time, तो what was the formula for it is this is small x. So formula for it is nothing but NCx p raised to n q raised to n minus x. So now we are considering n to be tending to infinity, number of trials are tending to infinity. So when we'll consider n tending to infinity, this will become the Poisson distribution. How? Let us see. This part is not given in your material. I have just scanned this one, right? So as I have said, to apply the probability distribution, we must have number of trials infinitely large. Probability of successes, that is P, has to be very small, right? And this has to be the finite one. तो ये जो फॉर्मूला है बाइनोमियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का, उसमें आप देख सकते हो कि x जो है, this is not in your theory part and this is not in your syllabus, but how this is a limiting case that I am discussing right now. मैं सीधा भी आपको बता सकती हूँ यहाँ पर कि ये जो है that is called the Poisson distribution and it is a limiting case of the binomial distribution as given in your reference material. But I wanted to show you that how it will become the limiting case. So that's why I have considered this part. So P and Q, right? Here Q raised to -1, so that is combined in this bracket and Q raised to n is there. Now we know that probability of success and probability of failure. So Q is nothing but 1 minus P, so that value is substituted over here. And then since we have considered NP is equal to lambda, so P is nothing but lambda upon n. Means we are seeing that we try to convert this entire expression in terms of n so that we can have the computation of limiting case easily, right? So now we'll consider lambda by n as P, right? So in that case, what this expression will become? So NCx में से NCx is nothing but n factorial upon n minus x factorial x factorial. तो this n minus x and n factorial वाले जो जितने factors होंगे वो cancel हो जाएंगे. तो this x many factors will be remaining, right? And here the substitution of p lambda upon n, and here it is lambda. This is, yeah. So that is that part. Now this yes, there is a correction. This is lambda n, huh? This is n. Yeah. So in that case, after having this n raised to x, and here also it will be n raised to x. So n raised to x is taken outside, lambda raised to x will be this one. This factor will remain as it is, lambda upon n, and 1 minus lambda upon n is this one. So now to check the limiting case, these are x many factors. And here we have in the denominator n raised to x, right? So that n will be substituted in each of this factor in the denominator. In that case, the simplification will be n upon n, that is 1, n minus 1 upon n, right? Upon n, so n gets cancelled and 1 upon n, n gets cancelled, 1 minus 2 upon n, and so on. This, so simplification of these factor and upon n raised to x is numerator of this one. X factorial remain as it is, lambda raised to x as it is, and this one bracket is as it is with the exponent part. Now if you remember, you know that limit n tending to infinity 1 plus alpha upon n raised to n, whenever n tending to infinity, this will represent e raised to alpha, right? This is the limiting case of the exponential function. So applying that one, you can see that alpha is e raised to, alpha is minus lambda, right? So applying this formula, this is e raised to minus lambda. So this limiting case, when we consider the limit n tending to infinity, this one will be e raised to. See, n अगर infinity की तरफ जा रहा है तो n minus x भी infinity के पास ही जाएगा क्योंकि x is a fixed quantity, right? तो अप्लाइंग दैट वन, और ये सारी जो क्वांटिटी है न्यूमरेटर में ब्रैकेट्स, दैट विल गो टू 1 क्योंकि 1 अपॉन n 0 की तरफ जाएगा व्हेन n टेंडिंग टू इंफिनिटी. सो ऑल दीज फैक्टर्स विल टेंड टू 1. दिस फैक्टर विल टेंड टू e raised to minus lambda, right? So the case remaining over here while taking the limit n tending to infinity, numerator is 1, lambda raised to x, that is this one, e raised to minus lambda upon x factorial, and this is called the Poisson distribution. So how it is a limiting case of the binomial distribution? Is it clear to everyone? Please raise your hand. This is not going to be asked in the examination. This is not going to be in your syllabus. Just to have the idea कि वो कैसे limiting case बनता है, मैंने ये आप लोगों को दिखाया है. अगर आपको doubt है, I will clear your doubt. If you want this material, I will provide you. Right? जिनको भी चाहिए वो मुझे बोल देना. I will provide you. Yeah. So now, so this is what the definition of Poisson distribution. तो क्या हो जाएगा? Let us list. So Poisson distribution is nothing but probability of variable x, that is nothing but lambda raised to x e raised to minus lambda upon x factorial, where what is x? So it is 0, 1, 2 and so on, right? And what is lambda? Lambda is nothing but np. That you have to remember. N is the total number of trials, p is the probability of success. Right, so this is called the Poisson distribution, and lambda is called the parameter of distribution. Lambda is called the parameter of distribution. Right? Let us see now the example based on this one. आपको condition क्या याद रखनी पड़ेगी? Condition you have to remember कि n should be large enough compared to the probability of success. Means p जो होगा वो tending to 0 होगा, n जो है it will be large enough, right? तो यहाँ पर ऐसे remark दिया हुआ है कि they are in the limiting case they are almost equal, right? Okay, so let us see now the example. A manufacturer of cotter pins knows that 5% of his products are defective. If he sells cotter pins in boxes of 100 and guarantees that no more 10 pins will be defective, means 100 का जो एक box होगा उसमें से 10 से ज़्यादा defective pins नहीं होंगे. What is the approximate probability that box will fail to meet the guaranteed quality? Okay, so first of all, what do you mean by cotter pins? Anyone knows about it? आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, आप लोगों को पता नहीं होगा. It is actually this kind of pin. मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स एंड मैकेनिकल जो भी कंपनीज है वो अच्छे से जानते हैं कि ये टाइप का पिन होता है. फिर आपको उसको किसी में फिक्स करना है, आप फिक्स कर सकते हो, और उसके बाद ये जो एजेस है उसको आप फोल्ड कर सकते हो सो दैट इट वोंट क्या हो जाएगा, वो आप उसको इजीली पुल नहीं कर सकते. यू कैन नॉट पुल इजीली, सो इट विल फिक्स टू दिस एजेस. सो दैट इज द कॉटर पिन मीन्स. आप गूगल भी कर सकते हो, आपको इमेजेस में मिल जाएगा कि व्हाट डू मीन बाय दिस कॉटर पिन्स. सो वन ऑफ द कंपनी मैन्युफैक्चर दिस कॉटर पिन्स एंड 5% ऑफ हिज प्रोडक्ट्स आर डिफेक्टिव. राइट, ये हमने दे दिया है. तो सपोज इफ वी कंसीडर स्मॉल p एज अ प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट इज डिफेक्टिव, राइट, सो इट विल बी 5%, means p is 0.05. 100 बॉक्स में वो गारंटी देता है कि नॉट मोर देन 10 विल बी द डिफेक्टिव पीसेस, राइट. और उसके बाद आपको पूछा है कि व्हाट इज द अप्रोक्सीमेट प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट बॉक्स विल फेल टू मीट द गारंटेड क्वालिटी. इसका मीनिंग क्या हुआ?
दस से ज्यादा पिन खराब होगी.
हाँ, 10 से ज़्यादा पिन खराब होगी, राइट. उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी आप लोगों को फाइंड आउट करनी है. मीन्स यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द प्रोबेबिलिटी वेयर x इज ग्रेटर देन 10, राइट. तो अभी यहाँ पर यू कैन सी दैट n इज 100. आप एक बॉक्स ले रहे हो, उसमें आपको 100 नंबर ऑफ पिन्स दिए हुए हैं, तो n इज 100. तो यू कैन सी दैट नाउ 100 इज वेरी लार्ज इनफ कंपेयर टू p. p is just 0.05. So here you can see that since n is large compared to p, here the distribution will be applied Poisson distribution. और Poisson distribution के लिए आपको क्या चाहिए? तो ये फॉर्मूला जो लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पर, उसके लिए लैम्बडा चाहिए. लैम्बडा इज नथिंग बट n into p. तो n यहाँ पर है, p यहाँ पर है, तो you can easily compute lambda, and उसके बाद you will apply this formula that probability is given by, approximate probability is given by this one, right. तो p ऐसा पूछा है जहाँ पे x ग्रेटर देन 10 चाहिए, तो 10 टू इंफिनिटी वाली प्रोबेबिलिटी फाइंड आउट करोगे, या आप जानते हो कि प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ द एंटायर सैंपल स्पेस इज 1, तो 1 माइनस कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ इट यू कैन कंसीडर. सो इन दिस केस इट विल बी probability when x is less than or equal to 10. तो यहाँ पर लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10 आप जब भी लोगे तो व्हाट डू यू मीन, तो लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10 मतलब 0 से 10 से लेकर सारी प्रोबेबिलिटी का सम. तो इट इज, लेट अस सी दिस पार्ट. ओके, आई विल सॉल्व इट फॉर यू. सो एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू, ये मटेरियल मैं आज आप लोगों को टीम्स में पोस्ट कर दूंगी, राइट. तो एग्जाम्पल ये जो है आप अभी मत लिखिए, सीधा सॉल्यूशन स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. 4-5 लाइन्स यू कैन कीप ब्लैंक टू राइट इफ यू आर राइटिंग द प्रॉपर नोट्स, राइट. सो हियर लेट P be the probability. Write down, let P be the probability of a pin being defective. Right? Of a pin being defective. So P is equal to 5%, that is 0.05. N is equal to 100. So you can write, since P is small and N is large, Poisson distribution is applicable, right. तो Poisson distribution के लिए हमें चाहिए lambda, that is n into p, that is 0.05 into 100, that means it will be 5, right. So now we have to consider what is x. X is a random variable, right, which denotes the number of pins in a box is defective. So let x be the number, be the random variable which denotes the number of defective pins. So in that case, therefore Poisson distribution हम लोग अप्लाई कर रहे हैं और x को अभी रैंडम वेरिएबल ले लिया डिफेक्टिव पीन्स के लिए, तो कैपिटल X इज इक्वल टू स्मॉल x विल बी नथिंग बट e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x upon x factorial, right. X is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So now in the question we are asked probability that a box will fail to meet the guaranteed quality. Fail to meet मतलब जो मिलता, श्योरिटी मैन्युफैक्चरर क्या दे रहा है, तो वो 10 से कम डिफेक्टिव होगा, और अगर वो फेल टू मीट है मतलब 10 से ज़्यादा होगा डिफेक्टिव पीस, राइट. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ x ग्रेटर देन 10, यहाँ पे आप स्टेटमेंट लिख सकते हो, प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट a box fails to meet the guaranteed quality, that is probability where random variable is greater than 10. So it is same as 1 minus probability of complement of it, that is x less than or equal to 10. And since this is a discrete case, तो x less than or equal to 10 क्या represent करेगा, तो probability of x0 plus probability at x1, probability at x is equal to 2 plus up to plus 10 तक, right. So this is nothing but n is equal to 0 to 10, probability at x is equal to small x, right. So this is same as 1 minus n is equal to 0 to 10 e raised to lambda क्या मिला हमें, 5 मिला, तो e raised to minus 5 raised to x upon x factorial. So this is same as 1 minus n is equal to 0 रखोगे तो क्या, sorry x, यहाँ I forgot to write summation में x नहीं, ये 0 नहीं आएगा, this is x. I habituated to write summation index with n. So that is my mistake. So x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 रखोगे तो this is nothing but 0 factorial. This is 5 raised to 0, right? So this is e raised to minus 5 plus e raised to minus 5 will remain same for the entire quantity. So I will write here e raised to 5 common. So e raised to minus 5. Now x is equal to 1. So it is 5 raised to 1 upon 1 factorial, right? Plus e raised to minus 5 यहाँ पर नहीं आएगा. Then 5 square upon 2 factorial. 5 cube upon 3 factorial plus up to plus कहाँ तक जाएगा? तो 5 raised to 10 upon 10 factorial. Quickly evaluate it and let me know what is the answer. Five raised to 0 upon 0, 1. 5 raised to 1 upon 1 factorial. 5 raised to 2, yes. Now you will need scientific calci. मैं आंसर दे दूं, आप लोग वेरीफाई कर लोगे? Can I give the answer? You can verify because आज और कल करके मुझे सिलेबस खत्म करना है. Otherwise I need to take extra lecture on Saturday. Will you complete
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay, fine. So the answer is 0.0137. 0.0137. Okay. So that is what the answer is. Okay. Let us come to the second example. Yeah, here. 2% of light bulbs are defective. Find the probability that at least one is defective. 2, exactly 7 are defective in a sample of 100. क्या दिया हुआ है? चलो आप एक्सप्लेन करोगे अभी फटाफट. What is given?
P and N.
P and N is given. What is P?
0.02.
2%, that is 0.02. And what is N?
100.
100. So you can see that N is large enough compared to P. So here Poisson distribution will be applicable. Poisson distribution के लिए आपको चाहिए lambda, that is N into P. So it will be 2, right? फिर पूछा है कि probability that at least one is defective. तो क्या आएगा?
Probability of x greater than 1 equal to.
Greater than or equal to 1 आएगा, right? क्योंकि at least one defective included है, तो probability of x greater than or equal to 1. तो ये calculate करने के लिए क्या करोगे?
Ma'am will take the complement and subtract from 1.
Very good. So complement क्या होगा उस केस में?
X less than 0. Less than 1, sorry.
Less than 1. Less than 1 means यहाँ पर आपकी probability of success जो है वो 0 से start हो रही है. तो कौन सा आएगा? X less than 1 क्या indicate करेगा? Only 0?
X equals to 0.
Right? See, x is starting from 0, 1, 2 and so on. So x less than 1 means you have only one possibility that x has to be 0. So probability of at least one is defective is 1 minus probability at x is equal to 0. Right? Or exactly 7 defective hai, that means probability when x is equal to 7. Right? तो e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x upon x factorial वाला जो आपके पास formula है Poisson distribution का, right? तो it will become e raised to minus 2, 2 raised to x upon x factorial. और उसमें आपको x is equal to 0 रखोगे तो ये वाला value मिलेगा और उसको 1 में से subtract करोगे. You will have the answer of first case, and when you substitute x is equal to 7, you will have answer of second case. Quickly find it out and let me know the answer. पहले केस का आंसर क्या मिलेगा?
0.8646.
0.8646 और 47 राउंड ऑफ करोगे तो
47.
47. Yes, that is the correct answer. For the second case,
0.0034.
0.0034 करेक्ट, राइट। मतलब कि आपको अभी ये एप्लीकेशंस दिख रही है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की कि आप प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हो कि एक ही बल्ब डिफेक्टिव होगा तो उसके चांसेस क्या है, तो देर आर एटलीस्ट एक तो डिफेक्टिव होगा ही पूरे बॉक्स में, 100 के बॉक्स में, राइट। ज़्यादा भी हो सकते हैं बट एटलीस्ट वन विल बी डिफेक्टिव, तो उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी 0.8 समथिंग मिल रही है। सो दैट इज प्रोबेबिलिटी 1 होगी तो वो टोटली हो जाएगा। तो फ्रॉम दिस वन यू कैन प्रिडिक्ट, एंड 7 डिफेक्टिव होंगे इन अ सैंपल ऑफ 100, तो उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या है, तो दैट इज एक्चुअली गोइंग टूवर्ड्स 0, वी कैन से इट इज नेग्लिजिबल, राइट। तो these are the cases of real world problem from which you can identify if you are going to be a businessman or if you are going to be in a big company, then you can have the answers from the probability distribution, right? So that is what it is given, right? So now we are going to talk about the continuous probability distribution. So to continuous probability, see discrete probability distribution में हमने दो distribution देखे, one is the binomial distribution and Poisson distribution. For the continuous probability distribution we have again two cases, one is exponential distribution, one is normal distribution, right? So to have the knowledge about this two distribution, normal and exponential, we need to have the concept of probability density function. What do you mean by this probability density function? So first we'll understand the definition of probability density function, and then we'll consider the examples based on this one, right? So what is this probability density? Probability density function आप जब भी लोगे तो it will have importance in the statistic part, right? तो statistic में जब भी आप अपना data analysis लोगे या कुछ भी आगे जाके study करोगे, project लोगे जहाँ पर आपको data analysis will be required, at that time the probability density function will be very much required and it has a large number of applications. So what is it? So suppose you are given, let me give the title, probability density function. In short, sum of the book write it as P dot D dot F, probability density function, right? PDF भी बोलते हैं उसको। तो पहले नाम से ही आप लोग प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हो कि ये क्या होगा। पहले तो ये एक फंक्शन होगा, प्रोबेबिलिटी डेंसिटी फंक्शन हम बोल रहे हैं, तो द एंटायर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ F will be dense in a certain length of the interval that we can see. So suppose you are given f of x as a continuous function over the interval a to b. A and b are real numbers, right? It can be the infinite interval as well, minus infinity to infinity. Means ये जो real line है, suppose यहाँ पर आपको function जो है f of x that is given to be the continuous function, right? और x जो है वो हम random variable बोल देते हैं, small x represent the random variable. In that case, when do we call this continuous function as the probability density function? First case is कि f of x की जो भी values आपको मिलेगी ना, that has to be greater than or equal to 0, okay, for all x. तो पहले तो f of x की सारी वैल्यूज जो है वो आपको 0 मिलेगी। इसका मीनिंग क्या हुआ? f of x will represent on the y axis. f of x की वैल्यूज जो है that will be represented on the y axis, means f of x is greater than or equal to 0 means either it will touch to x axis or it will be above the x axis. There will not be the possibility where it will go to the third and fourth quadrant. So first condition implies that it will go above the x-axis or it will touch to x-axis when f of x is equal to 0. The second case is when you consider the probability of, if you consider the minus infinity to infinity interval and f of x integration if you consider, then it will always give you the value 1. माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी के पास जाओगे और जब भी आप फंक्शन ऐसा लोगे सच दैट दैट इंटीग्रेशन आंसर इज ऑलवेज 1, देन we call such a function, continuous function, as the probability density function. Not only that, but why it is called the probability density function? Suppose it is given to be continuous over the interval a to b, and in that case whenever you consider the integration of f of x over a to b, then it will represent the probability between two numbers a and b. So that's why it is called probability. Dense कहाँ पर हुई? तो between the interval a to b, and it is represented by the function f. Therefore it is called probability density function. For example, if you have this kind of function such that it will take the maximum value at 0, and then as x tending to minus infinity it will go towards 0, as x tending to infinity it will go towards 0, right? So this is a kind of one function where you can see that the entire probability is distributed over this interval a to b. अगर हम देखें तो majority of actually ये area हो जाएगा उस केस में, right? यहाँ पर suppose a है, यहाँ पर b है, तो if you want to find out the area of this one, then this area can be negligible because it is tending to 0 ultimately. So approximate probability की हम जब भी बात करते हैं तो you are predicting something, so always we are required to find out the approximate answer of it, right? So in that case you can consider this area to be negligible, and hence probability distribution over the interval is given by the integration over a to b of this f of x dx. So if I show you this part, so it is f of x is a continuous function. यहाँ पे function रह गया है, function of random variable x, that is called the probability density function if f of x is greater than or equal to 0 for all x. Integration over minus infinity to infinity, it has to be 1, and this is nothing but one of the property that when you consider the integration over a to b, it will represent the probability between a to b number, two numbers, right? और जब भी probability density function आप लोगे तो mean क्या हो जाएगा? तो mean में integrand change हो जाएगा. See, every time the limits will be minus infinity to infinity, but in that case x into f of x will be the integrand. Variance अगर आपको लेना है तो उस केस में fx into x minus x bar whole square, where x bar is nothing but the mean. This kind of question can be asked in the objective type question कि f अगर PDF है तो उसका meaning will be represented by this integral, variance will be represented by this integral, so that you have to just remember. And to prove the function to be probability density function, we need to prove these two criteria कि उसकी जो function value है वो हमेशा greater than or equal to 0 होनी चाहिए, और उसका integration जब भी आप from minus infinity to infinity लेते हो, it has to be 1, right? So is this point clear to everyone? Please raise your hand. Probability density function क्या है ये सबको समझ में आया? We'll consider the examples, but let me know right now whether you are clear about it or not. Very good. और continuous function अगर theory part में आप जाओगे mathematics में तो continuous function दिया हुआ है तो it will be easily Riemann integrable, and Riemann integrable होगा तो integration का आंसर हमेशा आपको finite मिलेगा, right? So that is the surety from the Riemann integration we have, that any continuous function is Riemann integrable. Okay, let us see the examples. Okay, the probability density function f of x of a continuous variable x is defined by this one. यहाँ पर आपको function की definition दी हुई है and it is given that it is probability density function, then you are asked to find out the value of a की वैल्यू क्या होगी, और जहाँ यहाँ पर आपको इंटरवल जो दिया हुआ है दैट इज 5 to 10 दिया हुआ है, एंड बिटवीन 5 to 10 द इवन फंक्शन टू बी 0. तो आप अगर ग्राफ प्लॉट करोगे ना ये फंक्शन का, तो यू कैन सी दैट we are not able to right now draw the graph of a upon x cube where a is unknown to us, but at least we can predict. Suppose if I consider this to be 5 number, then this one will be 10. तो 5 to 10 में फंक्शन कोई कंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन a upon x cube आपको दिया हुआ है, रेस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में इट इज 0, राइट. तो elsewhere it is 0, so ये फंक्शन होगा आपका यहाँ पर, फिर 5 के पास वो यहाँ पर कहीं पर जाएगा और 10 से ऑनवर्ड्स इट विल बी 0. तो व्हाट इज दिस a upon x cube, ये जो फंक्शन हमें दिया हुआ है, दैट इज व्हाट द आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन इज. ओके, तो वी कैन राइट इन द सॉल्यूशन हियर f of x is nothing but a upon x cube where 5 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 10. ये x की रेंज हमें दी हुई है, that is between 5 to 10. So now we are given that f of x is a probability density function, right? So since you can see in the question, ये probability density function हमें already दिया हुआ है, तो since f of x is a probability density function, from the property I can say minus infinity to infinity अगर उसका integration लोगे तो it will give you always answer 1, right? तो ये answer 1 देगा. तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग वी कैन सी दैट माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू 5 लोगे यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक, देन 5 to 10 प्लस 10 to infinity, राइट. आई विल राइट दिस एज dx, तो ये भी 1 हो जाएगा. मीन्स एज पर द गिवन डेफिनेशन interval, I have splitted the integral minus infinity to infinity in 3 parts, that is minus infinity to 5, 5 to 10 and then 10 to infinity. तो यहाँ पर minus infinity to 5 में f of x की वैल्यू क्या है? It is 0. So therefore this integral will be 0. 10 to infinity के पास भी फंक्शन वैल्यू 0 है, तो ये इंटीग्रल भी 0 हो जाएगा, राइट. So therefore बचा क्या? तो only the middle integral, that is 5 to 10 f of x dx is equal to 0. You can write reason f of x is equal to 0 for x belongs to, एक तो minus infinity to 5 union 10 to infinity, right? तो f of x की वैल्यू सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे, तो 5 to 10 में हमें f of x की वैल्यू क्या दी हुई है? तो it is a upon x cube. So it is a upon x cube dx is equal to, oh sorry, I have written the right hand side is 0, which is 1. This is my mistake. So this is 1, implies what is this integration? Minus a upon 2x square, 5 to 10, which is 1. So what will be a in this case? Find it out and let me know. What will be a in this case? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
कंप्यूट कर रहे हो आप लोग?
-150.
Minus 150.
No, I'm sorry.
200 by 3.
66.67.
Are you getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So this is what the answer is. Next example is यहाँ पर make a correction 1/18 into it is 2x plus 3. Huh? Okay. So a function f of x is defined by 0 अगर वो less than 2 है तो 2 to 4 है तो it is defined as 1/18 into 2x plus 3 and again it is 0 when x is greater than 4. So we have to show that this is a probability density function. तो probability density function के लिए क्या क्या दिखाना पड़ेगा तो we have to show two properties f of x is greater than or equal to 0 and minus infinity to infinity f of x dx integration जब भी लोगे तो it has to be value 1. These two properties we have to show, right? So first property you can see easily for both of this category it is already 0 and when you substitute any number between 2 to 4 this quantity has to be greater than 0. 2 रखोगे तो it will be 7/18, right? 4 रखोगे तो it will be 11/18. So any number if you choose between 2 to 4 then it will be greater than 0. Elsewhere it is already 0 we are given, so first property is already satisfied, right? So we need to consider just a second property कि minus infinity to infinity जब भी इसका integration लेते हो तो उसका आंसर हमें 1 मिलना चाहिए. Let us see that part. So f of x we are given, I will just write f of x. So when it is less than 2, 1/18 2x plus 3 when it is between 2 to 4 and when it is greater than 4 then it is 0. Right? ऐसा कुछ फंक्शन हो जाएगा. ये 2x plus 3 जो है 2 to 4 में ये 2 to 4 सपोज हमने ले लिया 2 to 4 तो यहाँ कहीं पर वो स्ट्रेट लाइन रिप्रेजेंट करेगा और उसके बाकी की सारी जगह वो 0 हो जाएगा, राइट? सो इन दैट केस while finding the integration f of x integration minus infinity to infinity, तो since function definition is divided into 3 parts, integral भी 3 part में divide होंगे तो कैसे? तो माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू ये 2 तक जाएगा फिर 2 to 4 and then 4 to infinity, right? So f of x dx plus 2 to 4 f of x dx plus 4 to infinity f of x dx. But minus infinity to 2 f of x value is 0, 4 to infinity f of x value is 0. So this integral is nothing but 2 to 4 f of x dx plus 0. f of x is equal to 0 for x less than 2 and x greater than 4, right? So this is 2 to 4. Now between the interval 2 to 4 the function definition we are given is 1/18 2x plus 3. So 1/18 2x plus 3 dx, right? So 1/18 I can take outside and this one is nothing but 2x square by 2 plus 3x varying from 2 to 4. So this is nothing but when I consider 4, so this is 16 plus 12 minus 4 minus 6. Is it 1? 28 minus 10, 18, 18/18 gets cancelled, so this is 1. So second property is also satisfied, right? Integration minus infinity to infinity लोगे तो उसका आंसर हमेशा आपको 1 मिलेगा, तो that is also satisfied. Therefore I can say that this is a probability density function. यहाँ पर उसका आपको दिया हुआ है, right? तो if f of x is probability density function then एक तो ये 1 होना चाहिए, that is done, and f of x is greater than 0 for this one, right? Already it is 0, so this is a probability density function, right? Okay. A continuous random variable has a probability density function f of x represented by this one. Then find the value of k. कैसे find out करोगे?
दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर देंगे,
यस,
माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू जीरो एंड जीरो टू इन्फिनिटी।
वेरी गुड। माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू जीरो के पास तो ऑलरेडी जीरो दिया हुआ है, तो आपके पास बचेगा जीरो टू इन्फिनिटी, जहाँ पे फंक्शन वैल्यू इज k इंटू ई रेस टू माइनस एक्स बाई फाइव डी एक्स है, और उसका आंसर 1 मिलेगा आपको। तो जब आप ये इंटीग्रेशन सॉल्व करोगे यू विल हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ k, राइट? क्विकली फाइंड इट आउट।
A is equal to 1 by 5.
Yes, k is 1 by 5, correct. K is 1 by 5. Here you can see the solution, right? यहाँ पे माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू जीरो के पास वो जीरो हो जाएगा, ये इंटीग्रेशन इज इक्वल टू 1, तो k इज इक्वल टू 1/5 will be the answer, right? Okay. Now I will need your one concern. Normal distribution will require one lecture, at least one lecture, complete lecture. And after that we have exponential distribution. Exponential distribution will take 10 minutes to complete. बहुत easy है, सीधा उसका formula है और उसको compute करना है. There are just 2 examples to compute. It will take 10 minutes. So if you allow me to take your 10 minutes right now, I will not need to consider extra class on Saturday. What you people want me to do? Can I take 10 minutes right now? Those who are agree with this one, please raise your hand. Otherwise, आपको Saturday आना पड़ेगा एक्स्ट्रा क्लास के लिए. Fine. Out of 100, I got the more than 50%, so I will consider that part. Okay. Normal distribution थोड़ा heavy topic है और it will require at least one complete lecture, so that I will consider tomorrow. This is a small topic, so I will finish it today. Exponential distribution. तो क्या है exponential distribution? So first of all, if you are given a continuous random variable means आपको जो भी variable की values जो दी हुई है वो interval में होंगी. For example, हम लोगों ने जब भी ये consider किया था concept, first standard या third standard के students की आप height consider करोगे तो आप बोलोगे कि it will be from 3 to 4 feet or it will be from 2 to 3 feet. So that is called the continuous random variable, right? वो discrete नहीं होगा. Number of stars in a sky is a discrete case, but जब वो कोई interval में होगा तो it will represent the continuous random variable. तो when do we say that it will have the exponential distribution? तो if its density function is given by this formula. क्या है formula? तो always exponential function का जो probability distribution function, probability density function है, it will denoted with f suffix capital X. And it will be nothing but 1 upon beta x raised to minus x, sorry, ये exponential है, x नहीं है, sorry for my mistake, e raised to minus x upon beta, where both this x and beta are greater than 0, and when x is less than 0 or it is 0, so it is having the value 0, right? मतलब कि ये कैसा केस होगा जब आप कोई बीटा की स्पेसिफिक वैल्यू ले लोगे, सपोज दिस इज 0, right? Let me show you in that part. F of this is nothing but 1 upon beta e raised to minus x upon beta, where x and beta both are 0 and elsewhere it is 0, right? So when you see the corresponding function, तो वो 0 की तरफ जाता होगा. Then suddenly it will go to in the form of exponential function, right? Suppose, sorry, this is a negative exponential function, तो वो graphical behavior उसका इस kind का हो जाएगा. This one, and then it will be this one. जैसे x large होगा तो corresponding function value 0 की तरफ जाएगा. X will be smaller, in that case you will have large function value. So This is called the exponential distribution. Exponential distribution क्यों बोलते हैं? Because function taking the exponential part in the distribution, so that's why it is called the exponential distribution. Beta can be any real number, positive real number more specifically. And जो left hand side part है, including origin, it will always consider the zero value, zero function value, right? So that is what the exponential distribution. Let us see the example based on this one. In a construction site, 3 lorries unload material per hour. On an average, यहाँ पर probability density function दिया हुआ है आपको. On a construction site, 3 lorries unload material per hour on an average, right? The probability after that, ये full stop की जगह ये आएगा. The probability density function for this case is given by, here there is a specific values of beta. So it is given by 3 e raised to minus 3x when x is greater than 0, otherwise it is 0. What is the probability that time between arrivals of successive lorries will be? 1, at least 30 minutes, 2, less than 10 minutes, right? तो probability density function है तो it will be represented by the integrals, right? तो पहले minus infinity to 0 तो ये 0 रहेगा ही, right? और हमें यहाँ पर पूछा है hour में उसका already हमें 3 lorries unload material per hour के हिसाब से time दिया हुआ है. So now time will represent in a continuous manner. So this is continuous frequency distribution. Right, तो continuous के लिए यहाँ पर we will use right now the exponential distribution, right? Discrete नहीं है ये previous cases की तरह, तो this is continuous. तो हमें find out करना है कि at least 30 minutes लगेंगे. At least 30 minutes means hour में हम उसको consider करेंगे तो it will be half an hour, right? तो it will take at least 30 minutes. So which interval it will represent? उससे ज़्यादा हो सकता है, but at least half an hour तो वो लेगा ही. तो will it represent 1/2 to infinity integral limits or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, means you have to integrate 3 into e raised to minus 3x the exponential distribution function को 1/2 to infinity जब आप solve करोगे you will have the corresponding answer of 1. And less than 10 minutes मतलब क्या?
Ma'am, the limits would be 0 to 1/6.
Yes, it will be 0 to 1/6. हम hours के हिसाब से गिनेंगे तो 10 minutes represent by 1/6 hour. तो it will be 0 to 1/6, 3 e raised to minus 3x dx. तो जब probability that time between the arrival of successive lorries equal to 30 minutes or half an hour if we consider, then it will be represented by this integral. And when it will be less than 10 minutes जब होगा unload करने के लिए तो it will be represented by this integral. Okay, तो solve करोगे तो आपको मिल जाएगा इसका आंसर, right? 3 into e raised to minus 3x upon minus 3 1/2 to infinity. E raised to minus infinity is nothing but 0, right? E raised to minus infinity means 1 upon e raised to infinity, it will be 0. This 3 and this 3 gets cancelled, so therefore now you will have the answer of this as e raised to minus 3/2 upon minus 1. What it will be? Calculate it. What is e raised to 3/2? You will get its answer is 2, 3, right? And second one is at least 10 minutes लगेंगे तो उसके लिए you have this one. Probability density function is already given. right? So the answer in this case will be minus 3 upon 3 e raised to minus 3x from 0 to 1 by 6. So this is nothing but e raised to minus 3 by 6 minus
Ma'am, 0.4.
0.4. ओके, समझ में आया सबको? प्लीज रेज योर हैंड दोज हु आर हैविंग क्लियर. सी एक्सपोनेंशियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मींस प्रोबेबिलिटी डेंसिटी फंक्शन जो है वो कैसे टाइप का होगा, तो इट विल बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ द बीटा टाइप. ये वाला फॉर्म है, वही फॉर्म होगा उसका. और ये फॉर्म अगर आपको ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है तो यू हैव टू डिसाइड द limits of the interval as per the requirement, right? Okay, let me know how many of you have.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, accidentally I left the meeting. Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry.
I accidentally left the meeting by accident. I was going to raise my hand. I clicked on the end meeting button. Sorry,
No,
ma'am.
no problem. What is your concern actually?
No, ma'am. Just I wanted to say
Okay,
that.
fine. That is for the information. I will take a note
Yes.
of it. Okay, fine.
ma'am,
Yes.
why we took the 1 upon beta S3, not beta S3?
Arya, here we have not taken beta value. This is already given. This is the given definition.
Okay,
Here it
okay,
is a
ma'am.
missing part in the notes. It is already given that probability density function is this one.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Second example, let us quickly complete this, then I will stop. Probability density function of the length of the time that a person speak over a phone is this one. ये जो पार्ट था ना वो मिसिंग था प्रीवियस एग्जाम्पल की तरह. यहाँ पर इट इज गिवन, प्रीवियस एग्जाम्पल में ये पार्ट मिसिंग था, दैट आई हैव रिटन. इज इट क्लियर आर्य?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So what is the probability that person will talk for more than 8 minutes, less than 4 minutes and between 4 to 8 minutes? अब आप बताओ क्या करना है. एक केस में क्या करना है? पहले तो एग्जाम में प्रोबेबिलिटी डेंसिटी फंक्शन fx वाला दे दिया होगा, इजीली आपको समझ जाना है कि दिस इज एक्सपोनेंशियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. उसके बाद यू हैव टू, एक्सपोनेंशियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है तो सीधा आपको प्रेडिक्ट करना है कि व्हाट विल बी द अपर लिमिट, व्हाट विल बी द लोअर लिमिट. तो फॉर द फर्स्ट केस मोर देन 8 मिनट्स आपको बोला है यहाँ पर, तो व्हाट यू विल डू?
Ma'am, the
8
limits
to
would be
infinity.
8 to infinity.
8 to infinity, A case, right? B case
0 to 4.
0 to 4, less than 4 मिनट बोला है तो it will be 0 to 4 and C
4 to 8.
4 to
4 to
8. और जस्ट उसको इंटीग्रेट करना है. इंटीग्रेशन मीन्स हियर यू कैन सी इन द मटेरियल दिस पार्ट इज एक्स्ट्रा. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी व्हेन x इज ग्रेटर देन 8, मतलब कि पर्सन जब 8 मिनट से ज़्यादा बात करता है तो उस केस में इट विल बी गिवन बाय दिस वन, राइट? लेस देन 4 है तो इट इज 0 to 4, सो आंसर यू विल गेट दिस वन. 4 to 8 अगर दिया हुआ है तो आंसर विल बी दिस वन. आप चाहते हो कि मैं इंटीग्रेशन सॉल्व करूं या आप कर लोगे?
We will do, ma'am.
We'll do it, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So can I give it this to solve these integration as homework? Fine. So exponential distribution is just concern about this, the how you will decide the limits of the probability density function. Right? Tomorrow we'll see the normal distribution. That is an interesting topic as well as useful for you people as well. Right? So we'll meet tomorrow. Now, if you don't have a doubt, you can leave this meeting. I will stop here. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.